create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard and White are their guards. Brown out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Queta in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard.
First personal foul.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rollins. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. It's White on the wing. Headed by Green. White, good.
Once you're inside, anything can happen. Somehow, White ate it off.
Bucks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Turner uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got 7 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
White the pass to Hauser. Shoots over Kuzma. Hauser misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Here's the screen. Here's Brown. Here's Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Here's Turner, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pritchard finds Hauser. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Coffey's checked in. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Clock at 6. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Celtics leading by 5. Brown outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Good. Nice job down low. Turner's got 11 points.
Yeah, Turner is used to absorbing contact on the way up. Terrific balance on display there.
Brown outside. From outside the arc. And it's sent back by Turner. For the tie. Coffee can't get it to go. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Green, and it's all evened up. He's got 7.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. We check the numbers for Peyton Pritchard.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Out to the right wing. Pritchard against Rollins. Now here's Brown. He's got 18, and he gets the bucket. Brown's got 20.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer.
Turner passes to Green. Back to Turner. And the shot is long.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
White, good. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Kuzma outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kata's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, look, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Now Pritchard. 8 points for him. rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Rollins. Over to the wing, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And guys, nothing can cure your sorrows more than some home cooking. This team has been in a rough patch of late, so this homestand probably coming at just the right time.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Nancy's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent comes in for Green, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Bucks trail by 3. Anthony looking it over. Turner with the screen for Anthony. Outside Turner for the tie. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Making some changes. Mars is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Jaylen Brown. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Nance. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Garza. Turner with the steal. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simon. It's stolen. Here's Coffey. Portis, the pass to Anthony. For the lead. And it's Derek White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. There's a good screen. Boston, no good that time either. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Coffey passes to Portis. White against Trent. He's looking for Portis and finds him. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Will not go down. It's number 3 on 12 tries from the floor. And here's White. He's got 9. Pass to Walsh. And here's Gonzalez. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anthony on the wing. Covered by Simon. Trent can't hit.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Simon's against Anthony. Gonzalez passes the wall. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
The Celtics have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Trent with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Garza pulls it in. Garza's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's White. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls for White.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Trent outside. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Outside, Simons. Driving the lane. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got 7 points.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Portis a screen on Simons. Anthony kicks to Trent. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Outside Anthony. To halt the run. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
White looking around. Here's Walsh. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a wide open look for Portis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Miles Turner fourth.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Sam Hauser's checked in for White. And so it's Boston with it. Outside, Simons. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Simons. Over Anthony. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 9.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Over in the corner, Portis. Now Trent. Portis the screen. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's the Celtics ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Hauser from the arc. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Coffey. Back to Anthony. Right wing from deep. Garza pulls it in. Garza's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And so it's Boston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Rollins is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's A.J. Green. Then it's Turner. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. Turner just 5 to shoot. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Simons. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Down low. Here's Kuzma, and the foul on Sam Hauser. That's his third foul of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Boston on D. They lead by 7. Right side Turner. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Anthony. And Boston with the rebound. Now here's Brown. There's the screen. Poke loose. Turner with the steal. Simons against Anthony. Over in the corner, Turner. Pass to Kuzma. Anthony in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Kuzma. Now Pritchard. Now here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. It's stolen by Anthony. And there's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, I like when Anthony attacks like this, forcing the defense into a tough position.
Cole Anthony at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. And he's good on the second. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Brown. And it's Hauser in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bucks trail by 9. Turner with a screen on White. And here is Anthony. Right side Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Celtics leading by 7. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Count the basket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Anthony drawing the double team. Kuzma, right side. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Outside Turner. There's the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Kata's got 8 rebounds in this game. A deep 3 from Pritchard. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bucks. Down by 12. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
Well, Turner's been a force. The aggressive mindset, the execution, everything's working for him.
Hauser with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Rollins. Green against Brown. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Here's Kuzma. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kuzma's got 19 points.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
At the top of the key, Hauser. Got loose and stolen by Kuzma. Brown against Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building. I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
Bucks trail by 10. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Rollins, outside Portis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Portis has got 21 in the game. Boston leading by 11. Pritchard up top, covered by Rollins. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And stolen by Portis. Down low. Kuzma inside. Hauser defending. Rollins against Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. Back to Portis. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Trent's checked in for A.J. Green.
4-2. In for the Bucks, number 5, Gary Trent Jr.
Here's Kuzma. A 3 off the inbound. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 8. Brown with it. Pass to White. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Portis a screen on Pritchard. Pritchard against Rollins. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. Now Pritchard. To end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Pritchard's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Rollins. Outside Turner. Inside. Out to Kuzma. Turner with the screen. From way back. Rebounded by Brown.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The putback saves him with the putback.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Bucks trail by 12. Kuzma inside. Hauser defending. Turner with the screen. Finishes with a one-handed dunk.
An experienced veteran now. Turner has run these pick and rolls countless times, and he understands how to capitalize off them.
Now Pritchard. Here's Brown. And stolen by Portis. Now Trent. Turner with a screen on Pritchard. Trent. That one goes in.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
Down against Portis. Now White. Pritchard fires. Knocks down the 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. It's Portis. Takes the three. Knocks down the three.
A capable shooter from three-point land. When Portis is nailing this shot, it really helps space the floor.
Portis against Brown. Here's Tatum. It's in there.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Boston.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jaylen Brown.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Brown against Portis.
Second team foul. At the line, Namias Kida. At the line for 2 shots.
He hits the first, and that will put them up by 9. He hits both from the stripe.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 10. Portis against Brown. Turner. Rebounded by Brown. It's stolen. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.